I've come to Tony's Trains of Rugby. I always like to have a little walk when I'm here. And there's a nice church. I love churches because I'm not a really religious guy. But I love the buildings. They look fantastic. See, this one looks like it's had some rebuilding here and there. But yeah, no, it's just nice to look at, really. Very peaceful here as well. And if you're lucky, a train comes past. You can't really see it there, but zoomed past. So I've come here to pick some bits up from Tony that I've been looking forward to, actually, because I've got a few ideas that will go with it, but that will come in time on future videos. Yeah, it's winter, and I know that for me it's a little bit of a tougher part of the year because there's less sun and stuff like that. So I always do well in the summertime, but on miserable days where we get no sunshine and stuff like that, I need to do things like railways and various bits and keep me perked up. Whereas today it's gorgeous, like we've got the sun just there, just there. And I'm very grateful to have that one out. So it's very nice to be outside on a day like this, and hopefully we get many more. Hopefully I'm going to meet someone also at Tony's, and yeah, I'll introduce you. So this is the guy that I've come to Tony's with. Well, kind of, we've met.
We bump into each other a lot at this shop.
I know, right? It's almost like it's your local.
It's almost like it's your local.
Oh, yeah, how long does it take you to get here?
Probably about 45 minutes.
That's exactly the time it takes for me to get here.
Does it?
So,
people will think we live together.
well, that's possible.
That's the rumour.
Yeah. They haven't seen you in any of my other videos, though, have they? You could be the one holding the camera.
Usually out.
I guess, yeah. Should we go see Tony?
I think we should. We should go and cheer him up.
I'd ask you if you want it at the time. Do you want one of these, bro? No.
So Tony's going to get me a
Sometimes
train.
Yeah. Right, that's the bits off.
That's my bits. You're being recorded at the moment. Is that all right, Tony?
Huh?
Is that okay? I'm recording you.
But I'm not sure with
Did
this
I
bit
ask
is.
for that many? Oh, it's
did,
different.
yes.
I thought it was all signals, and I was like,
No,
Jesus, that's
your
a
signals. That's
lot
your
of
platform
signals.
Bits, your
Oh,
stuff.
yeah, because the Hornby ones, I'm not in love with them. That's cool.
So you want me to get the main attraction out?
Main attraction. Oh yeah. A roundy.
What's the main attraction?
Oh, it's the Normandy little round the roundy set majiggy.
This is why we come here.
How do you have your tea, Richard?
Coffee with two.
Is it blonde? Oh, coffee.
Yeah.
Okay.
You just can't make it. That's why
That's
it's
a
like tea.
small
It is the Hornby
box.
TT 1005M branch line set.
Wow.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah, it is. It's a small box with a small train.
TT box.
Oh,
But
can
you
I
know,
touch it?
It's not all about size.
Oh,
it's
feels
a bit
so good.
about the motion in the ocean, isn't it?
It is. It's how you use it. So what I'm thinking, Tony, is I can turn that little thing into my little O4O pannier. Print a little body to go on it.
Railways. He's talking about railways. It's
Oh,
fine.
railways.
Oh.
God.
Oh, what were you guys talking about?
What are you going to do with your little thing? It is a bit concerning.
Well,
I mean, it's cold, so...
It is a bit cold. It does get smaller. In the
I get inverted in these days. Belly buttons, right?
Yeah, that's
Yes,
right. Yeah,
yes.
yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Fantastic. So, back to the car and go home. And we'll get this out. I got some signals. I got 3 of them. Because I thought, well, we can tell the trains when to stop and go. And then some platform bits, because I want to do something with the platform. And obviously, as we know, we've got this little loco, so quite excited about it, to have another little loco on the fleet, because I've got my Terrier, we've got my Gronk, then we've got the A4. I think that's my 3 locos. So now I'm going to have a 4th one as an addition. I am home, and I have the little box. The box is actually really small. Obviously, quite clearly, it's a smaller, you know, loco and everything. So the Easter now is dwarfing this box. But let's get it out. We're not going to build up a loop because there is no need. And we have a layout that is ready to go for it to go on. So let's get this out. Inside this box, you get 2 pieces of rolling stock I've got just here. And then I have the loco itself, which is tiny. It'd be interesting how it compares to the Terrier, because that's also very tiny. Then you get your loop, and then 2 straight pieces to, of course, do the straight. Underneath, there's the item that allows you to get your rolling stock and your loco onto the track a little bit easier. And then you get the Hornby controller. The only thing I'm actually interested in this box is, of course, the loco. So we'll have Normandy, we'll get that out, and the 2 pieces of rolling stock. So this is the loco that I've been looking forward to. Of course, it says Normandy on the side. It's done in the same kind of style of the double low gauge lower cost locos, where you have the cylinder and the rod going into just a slotted cavity. Let me get a bit better view with this. Slightly better view there. So, like I said, it's got the little slot here for the rod to go in, which is a nice smart way of doing this. They've got the machined wheel, which is a dish, and then the spoke detail and counterweight are then pushed in. So it's a nice way of getting this cost down, which is fantastic for TT, because TT is actually quite dear, I find. In regards to the loops and everything that we've got going around the layout, and if you've just bought this set and you've looked at my video to get a bit more information, go to episode 1 after you've watched this, and you'll see all the different scenarios being built up, all the different sets. So yeah, looking at this, I think it's a nice loco. There's parts of it that I noticed straight away. Actually, I've got a bit of a defect on the front of the, obviously you've got the boiler, and then you've got the smoke, and I forget the name of it, but the smoke box is here. Yeah, so I've got a little mark there, but maybe I can always clean that up myself and fill it and then paint it back up. But apart from that, there's lots of little details on the inside, which if I really wanted to, I could go and paint them, because I understand you can get some of this apart. But for the box price, getting the other bits as well, feels like a good deal. I'd be interested to see how much they would charge for this on its own, if they're going to sell it on its own. The other beauty of it is they can make other bodies for it, which I'm assuming is their plan, with the style of the bottom, which is again in the same kind of guise as the the double O ones. Then you've got the wagon. People have talked about the detail not being there. Obviously, that's to keep costs down, but actually, I think that looks pretty tidy. Comparing it to a Pico one, find a bit more painted. Actually, no. What am I talking about? No, it's, if I'm honest, like the paintwork's there. It's nice. Yeah, really, it's just like the hook for the wagon. Maybe that's something I could add on. I'm waiting for some companies to do some etched pieces so I can add on the hook for the couplings. That's not being moulded on. But apart from that, it's nice. I've got no complaints about it. So it's a longer wagon than the Pico one, which is actually nice because all my wagons are the same. So it's nice to actually have a different one. What I would like though is one that doesn't have so many planks, like a 3 plank, but maybe I'll make one of them myself at some point. Bits and bobs. And then we've got the Southern Railway one, which I guess shares the chassis. So it's the same length, or is it? No, is it longer? No, it's the same. So again, it hasn't got the hook moulding, but again, it's a budget-friendly one and looks nice. Tiny bit of weathering on this, even just some matte varnish would make this look just that little bit nicer. So yeah, a little Southern Railway one. We've got our little information there on the side. Yeah, so I'm happy, but the important thing is let's give it a run. Before we give it a run, just look at the Terrier that they've done in this. Actually, they're a similar size. If you look at the length of them in comparison, Normandy's are just a little bit shorter, but it's looking like a slightly taller loco once it's on the track. But it'd be nice because I've got 2 small locos that can run on the layout. So let's give it a chance to show its stuff. Obviously, just going backwards. It's fine. Mine growl a bit more because I've got a compensating type controller at the moment. But I've got the large Hornby one, which I will try. Oh, stopped on the point, which is going to be an absolute given. Let's go a bit faster. There we go. I'd like to put a load of wagons on it and see if it's fine pulling everything. I don't know how heavy it is compared to the Terrier. Terrier seems happy pulling everything. Sun's coming through the windows, we get some nice shadows. What I'll do is I'll do a bit of running and then we'll go the other way and then I'll come back to you and talk to you about what we can add to the back of it. Actually runs really nicely in reverse for whatever reason. Feels a bit smoother. So let's add some rolling stock to this. Pop you in a wider view. So we've got a Great Western one on next. One thing that I still don't like with TT is the couplings aren't as nice as some of the other scales. The reason I say that is because getting them apart is not as straightforward, but if I'm honest, 009, I started using them West Hill Wagon Works magnetic couplings, the Hunt couplings. So yeah, so maybe I've got spoiled with that. And maybe I'll move over to that for this. I have some magnetic couplings. I have to look on their website and see which ones I need. Right, I've got a nice complement of bits. So we'll see if we struggle at all with this one. So we'll just aim towards him. Going a bit closer. There we are. And we'll just see what it's like. Starting on the point. So it's got a little bit of wheel spin, so it's not happy. So that could be a question of adding some weight to it. So getting it going. Maybe once it's going, it's a bit happier. Looks like it's not wheel spinning as much anymore, it's just getting it going as the battle. Let's get you zoomed in a bit more. Yeah, so it's happy once it's moving. It's just the acceleration is the battle. Yeah, it's struggling on the corners, which makes sense. So I'll run a bit less and see how it feels with a bit less. Right, so I've taken off the little tankers here, just in case that was it. So we'll see how it handles that. So I'm on the point, so I need to not start on the point to give it a chance at least. Take you in on a slightly better view. Yeah, seems a lot happier instantly. Okay. That looks like a nice size load for it. So I'm really happy with this little loco. Not even too worried about that little blemish that's on it, because I can fix that up at some point. But yeah, it's nice. I've got, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4 locos on my layout now, which is wonderful. I'm looking forward to more coming in the future. I'd love to get another one of these locos on their own, and then put a different body on. I've got some ideas of what I'd like to do, because that'd be fun. I can do some painting, and it'd be nice. Getting the transfers for TT 120 would be interesting. If not, I'll figure something out, or hand paint it on or something. So yeah, thanks for watching, everyone. I hope you've enjoyed yourself. It was nice to see everyone. Well, I say see everyone. I saw Richard and Tony, and that was lovely for me because I haven't been over for a little while. Obviously, you saw it in the video when I was last with Tony. Tony's fantastic. He's a friend, and he loves this hobby. He loves railways, and I try and support him however I can when I'm around, really. I'm not always the best person for promoting him because I'm not always here. So I travel a lot with work, but he's been a really, really good friend and supported me a lot in my adventures with YouTube. And obviously Richard was there, who's been a big support and really kind. I'm one of his patrons for New Junction, and I'm grateful to have met him and get to chat to him. And yeah, anyway, you all take care. If you're a subscriber, thank you for being a subscriber. Same as a channel member or a Patreon member. You're all fantastic. Thank you for that bit of extra support that kind of encourages me to keep doing this. Like I said at the beginning of the video, go check out episode 1 if you'd like to know more about building up the basic set and everything, because that covers what's in this box basically to a certain point, and where you can go from there. But yeah, my layout is coming together bit by bit, and there is more to come, and I'm pretty excited. Leave a comment. Please do leave a comment. It helps with the algorithm to allow people to go, oh, I want to watch that too. So yeah, please do that. Hit the like button, and yeah, make sure you're subscribed and share it with your friends. Click that bell, all the other bits and bobs. If you don't want to do that, fine, it's cool. Maybe I don't see you again in another video. Maybe I do. Who knows? Either way, it's been a pleasure showing you this lovely little loco. And yeah, speak to you next time on the next video. Hopefully exciting things will happen, as always, on this little layout.